Okay, now we are going to learn about the second method, that is elimination method. Here the word suggests you need to eliminate something, that is cancel off something and find out this, that is solving and all. Okay, for that we'll take one example and just see how we are going to eliminate. So now we have x plus y is equal to 5 as one of the equations. The second equation is 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Okay, 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. This is the first equation, this is the second equation. Okay, this is the first and this is the second. For as of now, maybe I'm going to eliminate. Let me choose out of x and y. I'm going to eliminate x. For eliminating x, I need to have same coefficients for x. But in this case, the coefficient is not the same. It should be either the absolute value of that should be same, that is magnitude should be same. If it is minus, it's okay. Minus 2, it was okay, but here it was only 1. For that, I need to multiply the first equation. The first equation I'll multiply by 2. So the first equation, generally you'll get a dependent equation to this first. Dependent equation means it's going to be the coincident line. So whatever you find out is going to be the same as this equation. Okay, so this comes to be 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. Let me mark this new equation to be equation 3. Okay, the rest part is just subtraction. Subtraction or addition, you need to choose between addition or subtraction. Here you have the same coefficients, that is plus 2 and plus 2 only. If you have minus 2, you can add. Here you have plus 2. Hence you need to subtract. So I'm going to do 2 minus 3. If I do 2 minus 3, I'm going to, for that I'll change the sign and add. That is a better option, right? Even in the long division method and all we did. So similarly here also you are going to make 2x minus 2x is 0. Now we have 3y minus 2y, that comes to be y, and it is 12 minus 10, that is 2. Directly got here itself, y is equal to 2. So now we'll take the first equation, that was a simpler equation, and substitute for x over there for finding the x. So x plus 2 is equal to 5, therefore x is equal to 3. Therefore x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2 is the solution for the pair of these equations. Here the thing was, we had to cancel off any one of these parts. Out of the three methods, this is the more convenient and less error is possible in this. The more careful you need to be while multiplying the number to this constant. Many times we do not multiply that and just leave it over there itself. That comes to be the error. That is the most common one. And otherwise, this is the easiest one. Even leaving the cross multiplication method that we are going to learn in the next class. Okay? You have exercise 3.4. Here the first question you are asked to solve using elimination as well as substitution method. They have asked to solve with substitution method also because just maybe you are going to make an error here. You can just check while using substitution error method because you have already learned that first of all. So I'm going to do an elimination method here. Substitution method maybe elimination method becomes very easier here when compared to the substitution method. So I'm skipping the first and the fourth question of the first question. So here you have second and third one. You have, let me mark this to be the first equation. This is the first equation. Here you have 2 common everywhere. So I'll cancel that 2 off. Now this becomes x minus y is equal to 1. Let me mark this to be the second equation. This is the same as this equation. Okay. So now you have x minus the second equation. I'll multiply by 3 in order to eliminate this x. So this becomes 3x minus 3y is equal to 3. Let me mark this as the third equation. Now I need to write this first equation here also so that becomes easy for me to subtract and all. Okay, so now we have this like this. Let me mark this as the first equation itself. So now I have to subtract because they have the same sign. So 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 gives, so I need to change the sign here also. This becomes minus 7y is equal to minus 7, y is equal to 1 is the answer. So from the second one, you can find out x is equal to 1 plus y, that is equal to 2. Therefore x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 become the solution for the given pair of linear equations. If you want, you can just verify by applying over here. Okay, now we have the third question. Third question is 3x minus 5y minus 4 is equal to 0. Second one is 9x is equal to 2y plus 7. So I need to reframe this equation. I need to bring all the terms to the left hand side so that I get a 0 in the right hand side. So for that, I'll just change these signs because it is going to be coming to the left hand side. This becomes 9x minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, this much we got. So we have two equations with us. What are we going to do? So this is the second equation. When this is the second equation, I need to multiply this by 3. That is the first equation multiplied by 3. What I have to get here? So this becomes 9x. 3 into minus 5 is minus 15y. Minus 4 is minus 12. Equated to 0. So now it is subtraction because 9 has both positive plus 9 itself. That's why I need to just I need to mark this as third equation, right? This is 2 minus 3. That becomes 9. I need to change the sign, this one. So this becomes minus 2y plus 15y is 13y. Okay. Then you have plus 5 is equal to 0 or y is equal to minus 5 by 13. So now I'll substitute in the one of the equations. Let me mark this as the first equation. Okay, now this first equation comes to be 3x minus 5 into minus 5 divided by 13 minus 4 is equal to 0. Minus of minus get cancelled. 3x is equal to 4 minus 25 by 13, that is equal to, if I take the denominator here, it becomes 13 into 4 is 6. 13 into 4 is 52. 52 minus 25 divided by 13. If I get 39 here, because I brought 3 down, this is going to be 52 minus 25, that is 27. 27 by 39. You have 3 common, that comes to be 9 by 13. 9 by 13 and minus 5 by 13 are going to be the solutions of the given pair of quadratic equations. Not quadratic, it's pair of. We have a second question. Second question is all about statement problems. Statement problems, the first question was similar to that in the previous exercise, where the formation was just based on x by y, the fraction, and then adding, subtracting and such things. So that is a direct question. Because we have already done that forming of that equation, I am going to skip that question. The second question is about age. Age I had skipped in the previous one, so that's why I am going to do it here. So the question given here is, 5 years ago Noori was 3 times as old as Sonu. 10 years later Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Noori and Sonu? For that we'll take, let the ages of Noori and Sonu be x and y years respectively. Okay, that is Noori as x years and Sonu as y years. So what is given in the question is 5 years ago. 5 years ago the age of Noori was x minus 5 and that of Sonu was y minus 5. So it was given that it was 3 times, right? Yeah, it was thrice as old as Sonu. So for that this becomes x minus 3y Here you have minus 5 and here minus 13. So I will write it as plus 10 is equal to 0. That is the first one. The second one is 10 years later. 10 years later it is going to be x plus 10 and this is going to be y plus 10. Okay. Here you need to mention that it is a present age. Present age. Since it is a present age, 10 years later it's going to be plus 10. In the question it is given that Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. This becomes x minus 2y. You have plus 10 and plus 20. So this comes to be minus 10 is equal to 0. You have the second equation. So I'll write the first equation here just below that. Okay, you are getting the first equation here. This you have already 1 coefficient. So directly subtraction 2 minus 1 we get this is plus and this is minus. So minus 2y plus y is equal to y plus 3y is y. You have minus 10 and minus 10 minus 20 is equal to 0. So y is equal to 20. Okay, from the first equation I can tell that x minus 3 into 10 that is 30 plus 10 is equal to 0. Okay, or I'll take it here also, it comes to be the same 20 here. Okay, 2 into 20, right? 2 into 20 that is 60. So x is equal to 60 minus 10 that is equal to 50. Therefore Noori, the present age of Noori is 50 years and the present age of Sonu is 20 years. Okay, now we have your fourth question. The fourth question is about the sum of the digits. This is a new type of question. Till now we have not come across such type of question in any exercise. You are asked to find the number and you are given the digits also. So there is a relation between the digits. Okay, so you have a question here. The question is the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. Also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. You are asked to find the number. Okay, if it is a 2-digit number, so always when we were learning in very small classes, it was like this was the tens place and this is the ones place. Tens place, so maybe I'll have the tens place to be y and the units place to be tens place to be x and units place to be y. So what will be the value of this thing is in the algebraic form is 10 times this place face value and place value. I think you have heard about that. So this is 1 and this is 10. So 10 into x plus 1 into y, that is 10x plus y is going to be the number. So while explaining you should write let the tens place be x and ones place be y. Okay, be y. This much we got. So therefore the number is, you are asked to find the number. At last you need to get to this thing. So the number comes to be 10x plus y. This is the equation A I'll mark, because I get confused with 1, 2, 3. So let it be A because you are coming to this at last. So the first part of the question says it is sum of the digits comes to be 9. So sum of the digits, I mean only the face value. Face value is x only, not 10x. So that is x plus y is equal to 9 is the first case given. Okay, now we have a second part of the question. Second part of the question says 9 times the number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. It's so complicated sentence. So this is the number. Okay, you have another number that is of the form yx. Its value is going to be 10y plus x. The value of that number is going to be 10y plus x. So it is given that 9 times this number is 2 times this number. This number is formed by reversing the digits of that 2-digit number. So what you are going to get is 9 times 10x plus y is equal to 2 times 10y plus x, or this is 90x plus 9y is equal to 20y plus 2x. So let me bring all these to the left hand side so that becomes easy for me for calculations. So here you can find out that there is no constant term. You are not going to get irritated with that. So you have 90 minus 2, you are going to get is 88. 90 minus 2, you are going to get 88x, and you have 9y and this 20y, you are going to get minus 11y is equal to 0, or I'll divide by 11 on both sides, you get 8x minus y is equal to 0. This is the second equation that I got from the second case. What was the first equation? It was x plus y is equal to 9. Okay, you got such a case. Here you have to eliminate y. How we are going to eliminate is not by subtracting, because you have opposite signs, minus and plus already. If you subtract, you are not going to get rid of this y. Instead, you are going to add these two equations. This is the first time you are going to add, right? So this is 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 comes to be 8x plus x, that is 9x. Minus y plus y is 0. Right hand side is 0 plus 9. Therefore, x comes to be 1. If x is 1, in this case, directly you can find out. If x is 1, y is going to be 8. Therefore, the number is 18. The number is 18. Okay, maybe you need not write this because you need only the face value, that is 1 and 8. Okay. Next you have the fourth question. The fourth question is approximately a new one. Not completely a new one, but approximately a new one. Is all about the library and such things. It is they're very similar questions, but the wordings are different here, the way it is given. So you have your question here. Here it is. Meena went to a bank to withdraw rupees 2000. She asked the cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. Meena got 25 notes in all. Find how many notes of rupees 50 and rupees 100 were in that. Okay. This is maybe you have gone to a bank where the cashier gives so many notes. You are asked to get only 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees notes. So that the number of rupees 100 and rupee 50 notes be x and y respectively. X and y respectively. Now what is going to be that the total number of notes was 25. That was the easier case. I can write directly x plus y is equal to 25 is the first case. Okay. Now the second one, what it gives is the total amount she is going to get is rupees 2000. Total amount she is going to get is rupees 2000. So 50, 100 times the number of 100 rupee notes and 50 times the number of 50 rupee notes give the value of how much money she got in each case. So here you can find out that 1 0 I can cancel off, 1 5 also I can cancel off. This comes to be 2x plus y is equal to 40. 2x plus y is equal to 40 is what we are going to get here. So what is the thing we are going to get? This is the second equation, right? So first equation, x plus y is equal to 25. That is the first equation. So directly subtract 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1, 2x minus x is x. 40 minus 25 is 15. So x is equal to 15, therefore y is equal to 10 from the first equation. Therefore there were 15 100 rupee notes and 10 50 rupee notes, so that she can get the rupees 2000. Okay. Next you have the fifth question. The fifth question is about the fixed charge. In the previous exercise, we had about taxi, the fixed charge, charge per kilometer and all. Here, similarly, only the wordings have changed. It is the library. The library has a fixed charge and a charge per day. Charge per day. That's the thing. So it is direct. It's going to be direct, and as in the previous exercise. So then in the next class, we are going to learn about the cross multiplication method. That is how methodically we are going to find out the value of x and y in a linear pair of linear equations. So that is going to be a different kind of method than this two. These two were simpler method. That was all about so many diagrams. Okay, thank you.